NPAFInc. We have had the issues for requesting the clients to allow them to provide to allow them to log into their login credentials. That gives us zero access. We don't need to know what is what, and we used to provide them the remote access, but now we have two other ways to offer streaming that gives streaming directly to the radio stations, FM stations. As you can hear, last time when Daniel was with me, she was referring the addition of 15th radio station in her Elite portfolio. And yes, good morning again to the people around the world connected to NPAFInc network. This is Pranav. This is just a brief announcement. We are not bringing any live program, but we did make the addition of RTSM and RTMP streaming server that can give direct access to the terminals without asking the faculty to provide their login credentials. When they used to provide us login credentials, we have had zero access. Our server does not store any kind of information, but now that problem has been resolved. If you know a bit about RTMP and RTSM credentials that radio station, FM station, or even different channels provide to you, we will be able to provide the stream to that particular platform, subject to agreeing, requesting, filling out the form, and fulfilling the obligations. We will not be able to just provide a stream without proper agreement into place. We are incorporated enterprise here at Canada under the patronage of the government agencies. We just do not do the streaming or provide a reference or username kind of a thing, as all these are governed by the law of the land. This is not a place where you can stream without consensus. You go out of the way to provide a stream. Those kind of things don't happen to this part of the world, as digital media is stringently governed by the law of the land. So addition of RTMP and RTSP kind of credentials will definitely help the end users as well as to the listeners to get the broader access all over the world. Ultimate aim is to make this volume the best of the voiceover with probably the best kind of a picture reach to the global world with absolute clarity. Your voice, your aspirations can be globally transmitted over Twitch TV, DLive, Periscope. Even at this point in time, when you go to NPAFInc, even Twitter is live, NPAFInc page is live. Technology has posed challenges is beyond a doubt, and we also encountered after such a long time when we have had to add two new scripting for addition of the FM stations and radio stations. But dear friends, trust the words what we share with you, that we are one of the best of its own kind. We bring in cutting edge video transmission infrastructure that is second to none in North America. When we start smoking the data, we put 5G in place, and we bring non-buffering videos that doesn't cause instruction during course of transmission with the best resolution.
So don't wait to earn 5.25% interest on eligible deposits with a Simply
Here is the advertisement. So if you want to run advertisement in between, we will be more take the advertisement of the end users as well, that we can run in the background voiceover when we offer a live streaming to our counterparts, and at a one go you will be able to see the message being reached to the global world in real time. So ultimate aim is to provide better market penetration, and by the time you come here to North America, at least there are parties or two ready to talk to you for the businesses. Otherwise, whatever you bring in will then after you will have to struggle to fly here, there. In North America, the internal flyings are very expensive. Visa processes are getting stringent for the business seeker. In such a case, to establish connectivity before you physically land here makes imminent sense, where NPAFInc can act as a catalyst between two sides. Remember one thing: we don't own any responsibility, or we don't solicit or vouch for either side. What all we do is to provide best resolution of video and audio transmission in strictly in life science, biotech, and in the scientific domain. We are not into we get a lot of requests, especially from India, for using this infrastructure for promoting the individual or the Bollywood or film industry. We don't have mandate for that, dear friends. We are strictly into healthcare. We got access to the funding in January 2021 under the Business Biotech Solution Business Tech Development Biotech Solution Development Program of the Government of Canada during COVID time, and the ultimate aim for creating this infrastructure is number one, to assist Canadians to attain better healthcare. Number two, to educate the companies to stay in good compliance with the regulatory mechanism and to honor the law of the land. For example, if you have a product to export to Canada, we request to kindly fulfill the obligations such as GST, HST. Also ensure that the products are in the regulatory compliance. Just don't start throwing the products from many parts of the world. We have experts like John Simon, who came to the program of NPAFInc. We kindly request the email senders from all over the world to kindly refer the previous programs, as every minute has a very high production cost. We just don't throw our seat in front of a camera to get individual popularity out of it, and that's not the motive of using cutting-edge iridium technology that can feed multiple channels. Now, we had we been in that game, we would have been far ahead in numbers, but we are not into that. We want to connect to one individual that can create a deal for us. I always and time and again repeat, we believe in innovator and a scholar of Google algorithm and Google Analytics, Avinash Kaushik. If you refer to him in 2011, he made a statement, still today it is valid, that whether you sell elephant or iPod, the conversion rate is 1 in 1 million. So if you have 1 million hits on your social media, the real connectivity takes place with one individual. That is the genuine business lead. Wherein, when you come to NPAFInc, we have an algorithm running in the rear side we get real-time market intelligence, and we only take the scenes and the content to the content seeker, those who are genuine business opportunity seekers. Dear friends, let us briefly have a brief understanding of the here we go. And when you go to NPAFInc, so let us see how does it do at this point in time. So people around the people around the world can where are we? When you open up this, look, here we are live. The scene gets transmitted after 30 seconds, and you will be able to see the this is how NPAFInc looks like from here you go. Here is the stream feeding to my personal profile. That is very limited number of subscribers, as we are not a Facebook company, but here we go. Hope you enjoy the music in the background. Here we go. We are live here at as you can see, since last 12 minutes we are live here. All these links are live at the moment. When you go to YouTube, that is live too. So you can join us on YouTube. You can join us via Facebook. You can join over Twitter. Wherever you go, you will be able to see the scene live. And we are pitching the content only to the genuine business seeker in life science and biotech segment. We are not in the rat race of drawing attention, seeking popularity. That's not what we are into. Today we did not touch upon the network of Daniel Lean, as it's an announcement for NPAFInc, and we were adding. Last 2 days we struggled a lot in to manage the server scripting, where we can give feeds to the outer terminal with the best of the voice qualities. Couple of programs did not go well with the new scripting, but as we all know that when we go for a newer innovation and invention, it does pose a challenge. This is about part-time activities. We are not fully into media management in biotech and life science. We only operate during weekends or at the pre-decided time. Our facility is fully booked for the white label services. Here you go. When you go to this, here you go. It's like an open book. What we see, that you will be able to see there, and there is nothing confidential, classified, or whosoever can invest this kind of resources for. There is nothing confidential, classified, or who. Here we go. When we don't say that keep this confidential. You make the investment. You have your own Iridium technology that can refine the voice. You may access the best of the transmission infrastructure, and you will be able to create this kind of scenes for your business as well. Everybody can do it if we can. So we are not trying to break that we are one of its own kind in the world, but the critical mass that we bring to the table is definitely unique, and that provides connectivity to the global world. Here we go. The, our critical mass comes from LinkedIn Live, and that is the crown. It's a yeah. At present, LinkedIn is live. We are waiting for the code to come, and as soon as the code comes, you will be able to see that more than 20,000 LinkedIn users, those who are serious business seekers or are people, those who want to do the kind of a business, is yes, here it comes.
Sometimes we have to lose our way.
Yeah, here you go, and it is live to all the users of LinkedIn. That brings the business leads to NPAFInc as well as to the business seekers. You get a unique opportunity here when you broadcast through LinkedIn to make your voice heard, to let people know what uniqueness does your product have. As you can see here, yes, dear friends, the scene will be transmitted as satellite feed takes 30 seconds to reach to other part of the world. This is just not a Facebook Live. We have several interface, data connectivity, and different kind of a design in order to create the scene. So it takes a while to make the scene reach to the world, and this is how you will be able to access more than 20,000 biotech, biopharmaceutical experts globally. So that is where we are very unique. If you want your voice to be heard, messages to be reached, if you really want to promote your business sitting at India or India, China, Brazil, Mexico, US, of course. Now, with the addition of Ms. Danielle Lin and the infrastructure that NPAFInc complements is definitely helping everyone to have a win-win situation for both the sides. I'm more than convinced that we will be able to cater the business needs of the business seekers sitting here at North America, and today connectivity is the key. So go to the website of NPAFInc, or feel free to contact to Ms. Danielle Lin, either me or to Ms. Danielle, to whomsoever you feel comfortable. If you want, Danielle is quite a senior and a prominent personality for last 4 decades in North America. If you feel comfortable to deal with her, you are more than welcome to go to her direct, and we can arrange a platform to invite you and to create a program. Remember that every program is a sponsored one. If you want to really make your products, your services reach to this part of the world. So stay tuned, stay blessed, and we will make further announcements in days to come. Remember one thing when we conclude, that we are now equipped with RTSM and RTMP streaming infrastructure. It means that we can directly provide feeds to FM radio stations and multiple channels without without logging or requesting the credentials of any individual. So let us wish good luck to the next program with Ms. Daniel Lynn, and you will be able to hear our voice and the quality of services that we render in healthcare sector in several stations at United